Most beauty businesses fail because they only focus on getting clients, but forget what actually makes those clients stay. Well, I've successfully grown 3 beauty businesses to capacity and teach other beauty professionals like you to do the same. So in this video, I'm going to show you the way to blow up your business with clients who can't stop raving about you, and it's minimum cost and minimum effort. When I'm coaching beauty business owners, they will often say the hardest thing is getting clients consistently and struggle with the constant grind of posting to get new clients. It takes a huge amount of effort and cost to get new clients. So it stands to reason that just keeping all your clients so you don't have to keep finding new ones is the most cost and energy effective way to run your business. So how do we do that? Once you've got your practical skills nailed down, you've worked on your marketing and honed your sales skills to close as many leads as possible, then the only thing left to do is to give the people what they've paid for. Fulfillment is the delivery of your goods and service. But if you execute this part incredibly, you'll create an army of fans who will come back to you time and time again. The simplest way to explain how to smash this process is to underpromise and overdeliver so that your clients get much more than they expected. When you surprise and delight your clients like this, they will react in several ways that are going to grow your business with no effort from you. I'm going to explain how this works, and then I'm going to give you loads of tiny practical things that you can do to be known as the best in the business. So buckle up. This is Moore Hall, a restaurant that I've been to many, many times, owned by chef Mark Birchall. The first time I went there, they were pretty new, and yes, the food was some of the best I've tasted, but the service, the level of excellence and surprise that they brought to everything was out of this world. From the little handwritten notes in the room, to the guided tours around the garden, to the fact that they commented on my Instagram and Twitter posts afterwards, made me feel so special that I did the unthinkable. I wrote a 5-star review. Well, I never write reviews. I always think I'm going to write a review, but life happens, and it's the same for your clients. But Moore Hall was so incredible that I did, and they thanked me for it. Reviews are word of mouth advertising. Think about it. When you go to book a hotel or a course or permanent eyebrows, the first place you're going to go to is the review section and see what's there. And so will your clients. So getting people to write a review is a sure way to get new clients coming from the testimonials of your current ones. So how do you do that? Well, you be like Moore Hall and you provide a stellar experience. Or if you're still pretty new, you ask them. Yeah, I know that makes your bum feel weird, but I would always follow up by text with my clients and make sure they're happy. And if that's in permanent makeup, do it on the day of their appointment when they look like a supermodel, not in the crispy, patchy stage. And when they just said yes, I'd send them a link to my review page. And if that makes you feel a bit too icky, then just have one of these things where you check out as a little reminder. And you can even offer them an incentive like a free sunscreen stick to protect the brows or a little wash for the lashes. It's worth it. Reviews bring business, and it can also make you rank higher on Google, so get as many positive ones as you can. So I tell all my friends that they should go to Moore Hall, and many do, because people are more likely to buy from someone when they know that someone has had a positive experience with you. So make it worth their while. Referral schemes are an easy way to reward current clients for bringing you new ones. They've essentially become your sales team, so reward them. This can look like money off, free gifts, or even a free treatment. But you really should thank people for working hard to fill your schedule for you. But nobody's going to write you a positive review or tell their friends to book with you if they didn't have a good experience. So here's some practical steps to help you become the Moore Hall of beauty. I did say to my friend Steve that I wanted to be the Moore Hall of eyebrows. That did actually happen. So to stand out as an amazing experience, you have to provide a personalized service. You need to make each client feel like they are the most important client you have. And that starts at the very beginning when they say yes. I'd always send my clients a video thanking them for booking in with me and saying how excited I was for their appointment. I actually just recorded it once and my assistant would send it out to them, but it felt personal to them, and it also reinforced their decision that they booked with the right person. Next, on the day of the appointment, I would always know a bit about my clients from the messages they'd sent, and I would always greet them by name. Now, I'm lucky that my neurodivergence gives me an infallible memory, and I remember everything about my clients once I've talked to them. But if you don't, then take notes. People feel so much more special when you make it personal and remember what you've discussed with them, no matter how long ago. So the 4th time I went to Moore Hall, the manager said, "Oh, Mark was just saying earlier the last time he saw you was in the Lake District." That would not have been an off-the-cuff remark. This would have been a meeting with the staff to discuss the guests and how to make their experience as personal as possible. That level of excellence does not happen by accident. It happens as a standard procedure. When your client leaves, I'd always give them something to leave with, an aftercare kit or something physical as a memento of the time with you. And if you make it as pretty as possible, it compounds the positive experience. So I order my makeup from Charlotte Tilbury and it's just makeup that I like, but when it arrives, it always comes wrapped in tissue paper with little free gifts. So the experience of it feels wonderful and exciting. And I definitely incorporated that into my aftercare kits to make people feel special every time they use it. But what about when they've left? It can feel like a barren wasteland, especially if they've had something really major done like permanent brows. The healing part of that can be really scary. So I would phone my clients a week after to make sure they were okay and not freaking out too much. This matters and it doesn't take long. What you do after someone leaves is what separates you from the average and turns you into the elite. The last time I was at Moorhall, I got a personal message the next day from Mark thanking me for visiting again and hoping that I'd enjoyed my stay. I honestly feel like I'm their most special client. Maybe I am, or maybe that's just how they do things. I wonder what happened to them. These small, inexpensive things add up to a world-class experience, but to deliver that, you need to have clients in the first place to deliver it to. So to keep getting your favorite clients, you need to know how to market yourself to attract them. And for that, you're gonna need this video here.